Hello, 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 hello. Ah! Happy page 60. Okay, this is the last page of the sketchbook. Um, whoa, this has been fun. Like for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. This has been so much fun. I'm excited. I'm excited to get into this last page. But before we do that, let's take a moment of reflection and acknowledgement for all that is going around, all around us and all over the world, or all the horrific things that are going all around us and all over the world. Yeah, and then we'll get into page 60. All right, let's get into it. Okay, this is page 59. So much fun, so much fun, so much fun. Um, Let me zoom you in. I had a lot of fun looking at this one, and so did my sister. We after she saw my live too. Oh, she watches all the time, every single one of them. Thank you. uh, we talked about it and just talked about every single like thing that we saw in here, and that was so much fun. Which is kind of like how I really like to talk about my artwork. Sometimes yes, there's a story, but that's like my story that I'm telling. However, at the same time, I want the piece to create a story for the viewer, not give my own story. So like when you look at it, I want you to create your own story that kind of reflects who you are, reflects your thinking, like how you see it. That way we can come together and then like discuss it, you know? It's like, oh, this is what I saw. This is what you saw. How cool. Oh my gosh, now I see what you see type thing. So yeah, it was a lot of fun and I loved making it. My sister said it was very I don't know the exact words, but kind of like chaotic. And I feel like that describes this piece. It's very chaotic and very just like but at the same time contained, because like they're contained in their own spots but also chaotic at the same time. And I felt like, oh my gosh, yes, because a lot of the times I like to organize things. Not a lot of the times, I all the time I love organizing things. So in my art, I feel like I'm organizing the story, organizing my thoughts. And if it feels too much, like I feel like there's something missing. And a lot of the time when I was working in this, I felt a little bit like that. But that's just because it's chaos a little bit, you know? And chaos, this is ordered chaos. Sometimes I guess there's ordered chaos, but sometimes, most of the time, chaos isn't like in order. And that's also okay. It's also okay. It's very much okay to be out of order, you know? Actually, it's necessary. To be in order all the time is so boring. So boring. Do you know how many stories we saw in this? I mean, granted, I feel like they're all like a little bit chaotic in a sense. But you know, It's different when all the colors are kind of muddy and mushed up together and like you can't even tell what's what is going in here. Beautiful chaos. That's what it is. Let's go to page 60. Oh, too thick, too thick. Okay, so I've already planned the background. Here's some support. This is it. I didn't use the paper from here because I didn't have enough to do the background. So I just used this green paper, which is also the same paper I used for the figure. This is very excited. Oh, like already. She's sitting pretty. She's sitting pretty for real. And we just started. And the colors I'm using for today are this blue, this yellow, and this pink. For the yellow, I did 2 yellows, a bright yellow and then like a orange yellow, ochre yellow. And then for the pink, some red and then a bit of pink because as we all know, the pink comes out a little too light. So I needed just a bit of like, I don't know the right word. Is it value if it's too dark? I think too, yeah, increase the value, I guess. Yeah, increase the value of it. So yeah, look at that. I'm learning terminology, guys. I mean, I already know it, but sometimes it gets out of my head. So I have to use a trusty color wheel. Yeah. And then as you can see, the color palette is clear. That was not my intention. I was working in the studio yesterday and I accidentally knocked it down. And it's just, all the powders just, like I didn't spend like the last 2 or 3, I don't know, a month or 2 collecting them. Damn. But that's okay. I felt like it was creating, you know, space for a new vibe, new things. But yeah, let's get started. I have nothing else to say or like introduce before we start. But yeah, just one figure, 3 colors, and the last page. Let's have fun. I'm gonna restart the song. Okay. I'm gonna start with the yellow because I think the pink might be a little bit darker than the yellow. And then go from there. Yeah, I already like this position right here. So wait. Yeah, I did say yellow first. I'm excited because the yellow mixed in with this blue is gonna give some greens. And then also the yellow mixed in with, hello. No to what? What are you objecting to? Yeah, the yellow is gonna give a little bit, the yellow with the blue is gonna give some green, and then the yellow with the pink, a little bit of orange, and then the pink with the blue, since he has like a little bit of red in there, it's gonna give some purple. So I think it's gonna be like a fun, fun, colorful piece. I don't think I've done these 3 colors together. I'm not sure, but we'll see. actually. Oh, actually, let me finish this first. You know, it's so funny. This person just commented no for no reason, right? Which I'm like, I just started. What are you saying no to? So you're gonna get blocked. Yeah, hold on a second. Let me block you. I don't want any negative energy on my last page. No, thank you. Cute. There we go. Oh my gosh. She's so beautiful. And do another layer. Maybe a bit in here. Yeah, I actually really love blocking people. It's just so much fun. So don't actually give me a reason to do it because I would probably block you anyways, just for the fun of it. Don't bring any negative energy. King. Ooh. It's like, ah, she's the sun radiating, and these are the hills. That's what I see right now. I have to figure out how to get the legs in here. Bro. Okay, let's bring in some pink. Yeah, it's like a very dusty pink. Very cute. I think I'm gonna layer. So with the yellow, I went in. So with the pink, I'm gonna. Should I bring in this actually? Yeah. Let me do it like this. Wow, the pink on the camera looks so vibrant. I mean, still vibrant here, but on the camera it's very, very, very bright. one over. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go out. A little bit more. Whoa, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Once this blue comes in, yeah, we're gonna take off. Actually, hold up. Ooh. Ah. Kira, 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 kira. Twice. I can't wait till I'm working on a canvas that's like, that can actually hold space for the figures. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm grateful for this. Yeah, shout out to this page. You know, they they need a larger canvas. It has so much expression that just, it literally jumps off the page. And I did try drawing smaller, but I feel like that's somebody else's thing, not mine. So yeah. It's just, I think big, I draw big, I just express large scale. I really did. Like these, I was, I have like 3 different pages of this figure because I was trying to draw like maybe this big. I just couldn't do it. I don't know what it was. Mm-hmm. Um, should we listen to Rain, the Ocean? Water? Ah, I'm gonna do this one. Night noise. It sounds like my grandma's house. Like, kind of looks like clouds. So when I do put the figure in here, it's it's just gonna scream, yes, I'm here. I'm here. We are here. I honestly feel like it's gonna be kind of like this, very leisurely, just enjoying, basking in the sun. Like, you know. Wow. This goes crazy, right? Right? It's not a question, it's a statement actually. But I did put it kind of sound like a question. Like, whoa. I'm gonna do some like light layering here. This is yellow. I'm gonna add a little bit of the blue somewhere. Maybe a bit more blue there. Yay! I'm gonna bring in a little bit of the pink, and then after that, I just remember I could use colored pencils. But yeah, after I bring in a little bit of the pink, I feel like I will be very much done with the coloring section, or like the layering, and then I can put in the figure. I'm actually gonna turn it upside down. Ooh. Stop. Gotta take a photo because this is it. We're locking this in. Where's my camera? I changed like the settings on my iPad to like a ow, that hurt. To should I show you my screen? I guess I'll show you. To monochromatic. So I can't see the colors of the apps. So I had to kind of, what's the noise? Let's see. I think it's crickets. Does it sound weird? Does it sound like I'm in the forest? Does it sound like I'm in the country? Because that's the vibe I'm trying to give today. I'm in the country. Yeah, it's the... Damn loud. Oh, damn. My bad. Background noise. I was just trying to be at my grandma's house. There you go. I turned it down. Defective refrigerator. Ah, you're kind of influencing me not to have it right now, actually. Um, we'll just have dark noise. Because if I keep it, all I'm going to be thinking about is somebody's defected refrigerator. So, yeah. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Much better, much better, much better. Much better, much better. My bad. I didn't know it was so loud for you guys. Okay. Yeah, the last layer of the pink. Then I'll start gluing in the figure. Did I take a photo of it? Okay, I did. Ooh. Changing the angle. Oh, where did I learn how to do what I'm doing? Like drawing or this technique? Drawing, I studied painting as my degree. And then this technique, honestly, just through being on live, I've been doing like, oh, I mean, I'm a professional artist. Yeah. Um, yeah. And at the same time, I am winging it. Kira. I am winging it because, you know, that's art, that's creating. Everything is just coming from the mind and you're just doing it. But I am trained in painting, formally trained in painting. And yeah, just playing, figuring out my style. Or not even figuring out, I already know my style in creating art. Just discovering more of it as I go along. You know, the more skills that I gain, the more skills that I gain, the different perspective that I have, just like you're saying, and then the more I can pour into the pieces, you know? Yeah. Oh, it looks like the clouds. This is so pretty. But yeah, it's very true. Everyone does have their own unique perspective. And it's very important that we all figure out our own perspectives. Actually, very, very important. Okay. I'm like, honestly, ooh, yeah. I develop real world applications. I'm a writer. I like to think I'm self-taught. Yeah. In a sense, yeah. In a sense, we're kind of all, in a way, self-taught. We just need to know the materials, how to use the materials, right? And then once you know how to use your materials, you can create what you see in your head. And nobody else can teach you how to do that. You have to do that yourself. Facts. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. That's what I always think, like, learning art was just learning how to use the materials. You like, and then like also how to translate what I see on paper. But the rest of it you kind of have to teach yourself because, you know, nobody's going to see what you see. So you have to figure out how to bring out what you see out into the world, whether it's like when I'm doing sketching or writing like you do, nobody can write for you, you know? So yeah, self-taught. That's so true. Okay, let's see how I'm gonna put her here. I really like this here. Foot coming off. So I think I'm gonna cut off the foot here and cut off the rest of the body here, and then bring it somewhere else into the piece, if that makes sense. And if it doesn't, chill for a second, I'll show you. Oh, for real? Decipher and develop puzzles. Wow, shout out to your grandpa. How do you do that? Because I actually always think puzzles are pretty cool. And you know what's so crazy? If you know how to decipher puzzles and stuff, I think it helps you be able to see like the in-betweens, you know? It's like the details, the connections, and I feel like that's how you learn to almost amplify whatever you're doing. You learn new skills and you add those skills to that. What's an example? Like me creating art helps me also. I love baking. It helps me bake because it's like I'm baking with different, I mean, not I'm baking, I'm drawing with different art supplies. You know, same with doing my hair. It's like, oh, my head is a canvas and my hair is the paint, you know? Facts. That is so true. Yeah, well, if you look at it, what isn't a puzzle? What isn't of complexity? Facts. Your artwork is complexity to people that observe your art. Exactly. And they have to almost decipher it like a puzzle. Like, oh, I see this here. Let me connect that to here. Da 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 da. I honestly feel like life is always repeating itself in different forms. Which is why it's so important to know so many different things. Because if you can catch that, it will be easier to understand the next thing you see. It's like, I saw something similar. Maybe it's kind of like this. Maybe. Ooh, this is not a straight line. Or maybe I can do this and this. Yes and no. 2 evaluations of your art. Yes and no. 2 evaluations of your art is the same. Wait, I don't understand that. Can you explain that, please? Oh, yes. And no 2 value. Okay, I read it wrong. Okay, no 2 evaluations of your art is the same. Yes. And I love that so much because every single time I talk to somebody about my art, they see something I've never seen. And I'm like, I've sat with this piece for like hours, hours and hours and days, and I've not seen that at all. It's like, whoa, you just opened up a whole new world for me, actually. So yes, no 2 evaluations will ever be the same. All we can do is just help others see what we see, and then we're like, oh, nice. Sharing information is in a sense. Exactly. You teach people what to see. Exactly. And almost sometimes it feels like it's giving space to people to express how they feel, you know? Because sometimes not even sometimes, that's why art and creativity is so important, like music, dance, visual art, because it gives space for people to say things that they can't with, regular words, I think, or even writing, because I mean, yeah. Like, it's a different type of expression that just allows you to just, whoa, let go and just be. Shout out to creativity. Is your artwork for sale? Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Let me see. If you email me, I can. I do offer like commission work, but personal pieces, not right now. I mean, commission work is kind of like a personal piece for you. But to be honest, I kind of like her like this. But not at the moment. But soon there'll be prints of like all of these. So and then some paintings also. But at the moment I don't have any pieces that I've done recently that I can sell. Dude, I think I'm done. This is hella cute. I'm trying to see if there's even, if I can add these anywhere else. But no. Like, everything is so cute, from the little lines here, the finger going, and just like the echoes. It just feels like she's in a field, relaxing, enjoying the sun. Yes, all people need to express themselves, and the ability to achieve that sets the individuals apart. Yes, 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 and yes. Triple, 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 yes. Quadruple. That's so true. And I feel like it would, we would reach a sense of harmony if everybody kind of created art as a society. Because how do you have time to hate when you're busy creating beauty into the world, you know? How do you have time to hate when you set those hateful thoughts aside, you know? How do you have time to hate when all you see is beauty? All you see is life in the world, you know? I sometimes think, well, not sometimes. I see the world as it's all art, it's all creativity. So when I'm walking, I'm like, whoa, the colors here, you know? I mentioned before, when I, like, in one of the pieces, I picked up some leaves from trees that had fallen. It's like, even the leaves changing is such an art. You see the green that it was in the spring and the summer, you see the yellow as it like forms into the fall, and then there's the brown of the winter. So you get to see all the seasons, and then all the colors that are out in nature. It's like, how do you just have such a sense of harmony? I mean, we're all in a, okay, I'm going in a tangent, but at the same time, it's important. As humans, we're just replicating nature, because we see the beauty in nature and we're just like, whoa, I love the colors. Let me create something with the same colors. Well, actually, let me just draw this because it's so beautiful and I want to keep it, you know, I want to hold on to this, which is why we also take photos. I cleaned out my phone and I'm just like, I have so many photos that I'm just like, why do I have this? But at the time, it was so beautiful. I couldn't stand not taking a photo of it, keeping it for, you know, a time where I need to see beauty. So, yes. If you see life that way, there's no you it's so hard to see just it's so hard to have hate in your heart, hate exude out of you, you know? Yeah. Have I ever thought about being an art teacher? Uh, yes and yes. I did at one point. Um, and I like in college, I did. Honestly, I thought I would go into later on in life. I thought it would be like an art professor, or maybe like, or maybe school. I do like elementary school because kids are so creative. That is like, actually, I probably do middle school because middle school is where I learned how to do art, where I felt like, oh my gosh, I finally found something that helps me speak, that helps me like translate life into this world, you know? So maybe that's where I need to be. But I worked with elementary school students and they just have no filter when it comes to art. Like their way of creating is so free. And I think we all should learn from like kids like that. Create with a free mind. You don't have to have so many restrictions on yourself. Nothing has to be perfect. You can just do that, you know? So yeah, that would be cool. I just it's so disheartening, especially with the school systems now, like being an art teacher. When I took my class, it was like I was taught by a high school art teacher who had retired. And she said even back then, now it's definitely way worse. But when she was a teacher, most of the art supplies she had like in the classroom, she self-bought because the city, I guess, the school didn't give him enough art supplies for all the students. Imagine having 8 periods and you have 15 to 20 kids each one, and you only have supplies for one single classroom. How do you go about doing that? You know, how do the kids feel? You know, it's like, oh, we don't have enough paint for everybody. We don't have enough paintbrushes for everybody, so you have to share. Like, it blocks creativity, you know? Yeah, that really made me sad when I saw the reality of being an art teacher. Maybe it'd be better than like I don't have private art classes because I feel like I don't know. Maybe one day I should just have like free art classes for students, especially maybe during the summertime, because you know, not much going on, living life. She can like go do art for like an hour and a half. That's cool. But yeah, teacher's aide. That'd be cool. Maybe I could volunteer too. Volunteer. I love volunteering. Yeah, I could volunteer. I think I mean I used to volunteer at the elementary schools where I live in right now. And again, it got like it got sad. It got sad uh because of the supplies, and it's like, man, nobody cares about art anymore. Nobody cares. And it's so sad because also, wait, pause before I continue. Yes, life creating art is a huge part of my healthcare, my mental, um for my mental stability. Like if I don't create something, like, I mean, I guess I'm creating something every day, but, actively, consciously creating something, I become very, very jittery, very like something is off. I gotta release like creative energy. I always have ideas in my head. So if it gets too many ideas, I feel like my head is gonna explode. So I have to create. I have to live a very creative life, from how I dress, how I move. Everything has to be expressed that way. But yeah, I need to be paid to be an art teacher. Facts, thank you. I have to remember my worth. But sometimes, yes, to be paid. But what if I'm being paid in um in knowing that I'm contributing to society in a impactful way? That's payment, right? It's like giving kids the space to, not even kids, adults. Oh my gosh, how many stunted creative some how many creative ah slowly how many creatively stunted adults there are in life. It's like, oof, they need that heavy. Heavy, heavy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, healthcare. Yeah, at one point I thought it would be a great art therapist. I actually went to school to be an art therapist. And again, the system ruins everything. It ruins everything. The government, the government ruins everything. Dare I say, um, yeah. Via county social services. Yeah. Um, yeah. I'm gonna figure out how, because I feel like, sharing my art this way is really cool. And as I develop more as an artist, you know, in a society type of way, I want to make sure that I'm not only creating art just to show at galleries, or actually, I'm not interested in showing galleries or museums. That's trash. I'll create my own settings, really. I want to create my own space to share my work. But as I do that, I also want to make sure I create space for other people to develop their skills in art. Maybe creating like a community center, where I not only teach art, but I also bring in other artists to teach art, because I'm not limited, but I'm limited to my own perspective, and it's always nice to have other people bring in their own perspective, their own ways of creativity, so we can all learn. And a little bit of what I know goes to you, and a little bit what you know goes to me, and influence. But yeah, maybe a community center. But ooh, I don't want to work for anybody. Yeah, independent contractor. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But I don't want to involve myself with the government. I just want to be for the people. Yeah. Yeah. How do you contribute to society as a writer? Because for me, that's my question. Like, I already know what I'm maybe just even creating art right now is contributing to society. Just doing this is contributing something to society. You know, maybe it doesn't have to be something grand. Because sometimes I do get like messages from like peers and like young people who are like, whoa, I see what you're doing and I love it because, you know, we're from a similar background, a similar, um, yeah, similar background. So it's always nice to have representation of someone doing something you're really interested in that you haven't seen before, you know? And yeah, so just showing and sharing and being visible is contributing something. But this is like more of, you know, doing something on the internet isn't the same as like doing something in person, I guess. You know, yeah, maybe I should start hosting some workshops. You're inspiring me. Hosting a bit of, oh, I said this in a live once actually. Hosting a workshop. That would be cool. Can even have different sections for, you know, um, art levels. People get kind of scared creating art, I've noticed. Because it's like, oh, I don't know, da, da, da. But nobody knows. You know, when I get on the, like, when I start in my sketchbook, I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know if it's gonna turn out all right. I just have trust in myself that, and my skills that, you know, something cool is gonna come out of this. But I don't know what it is, what's gonna come out. Private sector clinics and hospitals hire art teachers. Whoa. I'm gonna look into that. Yes. But you know, it's really cool. However, I can't make it my career though, because I'm on a different path in life. But like I said, this is great community volunteering. You know? Yeah. But I'll look into it because I live by some hospitals. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like sip and paint. I've seen those. I've seen those. Yeah. But definitely, yeah, I could volunteer, teach at hospitals or shoot, like even like I don't know, homes. Oh my gosh, elderly. In college, I used to volunteer at like some elderly homes. It's so depressing, bro. Like, just yeah, give back to the community if you can. Like for real, for real, for real. Like, life is crazy. If you can, do a little something, something. But yeah, the older I get, or the wiser I get, the more I learn about life and um, learn about the world, and I see more of the world. I'm like, whoa, I I have I have to give, not like give my all, but like, you know, I have to connect with the community, connect with people, and it can never just. I mean, in life, it was never just me, 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 because that's not how I grew up. But it becomes more important to support society in ways that you can, you know, with the skills that I was blessed with. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, self promotion. Yeah, facts, facts. When I go like TMI, I haven't really been in like society for a hot second. So when I give myself the chance to get back into society, I'll do that. I'll for real this week, later this week, what's it today, Thursday? I'll put a note and like search into what's it called? Work volunteering at hospitals or schools, you know? Who knows? Somebody might need like in a sense like a guest speaker artist. Oh, I sound like a social worker. My sister's actually a social worker. It's because I really care about people. I really care about people, and maybe sometimes a little too much for my own good. Yeah, definitely a humanitarian. I When I was a kid, I dreamt of being a philanthropist because I was like, I want to give, bro. Like I have so I just want to give. I just want to get, and the more like, and I think that's also why I was so attracted to art. Cause I'm like, man, how cool that you can just create this, and and it's not just artists um, who can draw. Everybody can draw. We just need the time and a moment and trust within ourselves, and it's possible. Hold on. But yeah, philanthropy, humanitarian work. Yeah, self-employment all the way. Get to create your own rules. Yeah. Oh, you were in the Yeah, I don't agree with that institution actually. But you know, you had to do what you got to do. I I don't hold you to that. I just the institution of it, I just don't agree with it. This is too light, too light, too light, too light. Where's the window? Are you trying to recruit me? Or what is this? Did I actually step into something I'm not supposed to be in? Woo. To be honest, as soon as you mentioned that, I got kind of scared. Oh, okay. I really got kind of scared. Like, oh my gosh. I've just been talking freely. Am I being tabbed? Am I being targeted? I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. So what does that mean? Target analysis. I don't know, you know? Have you seen the state of the United States? What's going on? I hear that and it's like, whoa, bro. Oof, I gotta run. It's weird out here. I'm gonna add a little bit of brown to the blue to kind of darken it a little bit. I feel like it's too light. All the colors feel the same, like the same value. So um I gotta change this a little bit. Dude, all your like, what does that mean though? Ooh, it got like purple blue. No, don't be scared. Woo! That's exactly what somebody would say. When I should be scared. Uh-oh. No, for real, serious business. That institution is not cool. Domestic and foreign enemies. Huh. Really? So what are those people doing right now? Because there's some like serious domestic enemies going on. How come the armed forces aren't doing anything? I mean, people are being literally trafficked and deported God knows where. If there's a if there's like an actual, what's it called, program and set for these things, what are they doing? Where are they? Where are your people at? So yeah, this makes no sense. It just yeah, it makes no sense to me. I know. So what I'm asking is like, where are your people at to stop them? Because isn't that what you, like, that program is for? So how come they're not stopping them? How come they're not in the streets, like, protecting the people? You know, you're gonna ask those questions. Like, if this program was made for that, where are you at? People are literally dying. Where are they at? Where are they at? But again, when you're not answering the question though. Where are they at? I get you developed your own thing, but like, where are they at? See, constrained, but how can you be constrained when you're for the people? You shouldn't be constrained. You should literally, if people are in danger, you go. You protect the people. But if people are in danger and you're constrained, then you're not for the people. You don't protect the people. You're for whoever's in charge. And again, that's why that institution, I hate it. I can't stand it. It's a lie. It's a lie. Okay, so what you said earlier, domestic and foreign enemies. So they defend the nation. isn't the nation the people? If the people are being attacked, isn't the nation under attack? And isn't that what you would have to step in and do? Right? So you see where I'm getting at. Now, if you can't protect the nation, you're not protecting the people, you're just protecting the people who run the nation. Correct? So what so you don't so again, we're back. You're not doing anything. You're just letting those you're not doing anything. And again, back to what I said, the institution is crap. Because you just said you protect the people. Yeah, now you protect the nation. But isn't the nation the people? And again, bro, I don't care what you develop though. I don't care. Because it has nothing to do with protecting the people right now. Sorry. And I feel like I'm gonna have to block you. We were having like a cool artsy convo, but this is just weird. This is just weird because who cares what you developed if the institution you work for actually doesn't care about the people they're supposed to be protecting? But you didn't answer the question. Why isn't the organization you worked for out in the street defending the nation? Exactly. Because they don't protect the people. Oh. I know it's probably like a hard realization for you to it's probably a hard realization for you to come to because, you know, you're part of it. And I'll give you grace for that, but come to that realization as quickly as you can and figure out a solution, you know? Or maybe come to the realization that, you know, it's crap. Like, it's not doing anything. You just for show. Decoration? What? Thank goodness I have a VPN on because, whoa, I really should be scared. I'm talking out of my, like, okay. Bro, I understand what kind of writer you are, yes. But that was like a different convo though. I'm asking now. But you brought that up though. Damn. Oh, I'm gonna have to mute you. Oh, this is crazy. Because I just don't like this energy though. Oh, this energy on my last day, on my last live, ghetto. 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 Ghetto, guys. Like, how did I end up here? Interesting combo. We learned that, what was it? The person said the U.S. Army, the Army forces are supposed to be taking care of the nation, but where they at? Where you at? If that's your job, do your job. I don't care about what you write if you're not writing stuff to help society. Come on, especially when society's in need. Get out of here. I don't care to hear it. I don't care to hear it. Is that rude? No. Not rude at all because I also don't like debating. Like what's babes, please. Not even babes, bro. Dude. Stranger, like what? Get out of here. Like, whoa. And now I get why they were trying to get me to work for the government. Because they work for the government. Like, free me. Oh my God. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I really like this. I tried to do some color pencils, but it was not working. But I like her. I like how she's going. Broski, yo, welcome. You arrived just on time. Ooh, we've had some crazy ass combos. Oh, I mean, some crazy combos in here. Yeah. Yeah, I just finished a piece for today, day 60. I've today's the first day I've like actually talked and spoke my mind on live. Oh, you saw it, bless. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I mean that oof. Got me a little too comfy. That was crazy. Had to mute him from here. Like cool, support my art, but it doesn't I don't care about that if your morals and ethics are trash, you know? Like actually don't support my art if your morals and ethics are trash. Leave. Leave. I don't want to see you. I don't want to be in the same realm. Because what? Get out of here. Talking about like, we're supposed to help the nation. Where are you then? Where are you? Do your job. Like, don't be weird. Okay, let me see here, right? I'm gonna sign it. T6. Woo! All right, signed and done. But before I say bye and before I give you a moment to sit with the piece, I want to show you. Ooh, you guys are the first ones to see this as you're on live. I thought about going through like all the pages today, but I think that needs its own separate video, separate moment. So maybe I'll come back on live on Tuesday and just go through the whole sketchbook with you guys and just talk and vibe because already I think we're at an hour. So just keep it for this page and also just give page 60 to a moment and also a review of the sketchbook. So, you know, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna show you some pieces I worked on. Well, pieces. Yeah, I used some of the scrap papers that I've had from like this past like 60 pages to finish off like pages that I can't really draw on. So I'll show you. This is one of the pages. I think maybe some of you might remember this running figure. This was, hold on, there we go. This was like a couple pages ago, back when I was doing the figures, like 2 figures, 3 colors, or 3 colors, 2 figures, something like that. Yeah, expression. This is also from, ooh, which piece? This one. I wanted to see how, where the middle of the word's expression fell. So I could half it, put one on the other side. But yeah, and then I cut the arm from here and brought it here. Almost like a loop. I realized in my art, I love loops. Like, whoa. If it goes and then brings me back, goes, brings me back, or takes me out and then brings me back. Very cool. Running towards expression. So remember, run towards expression, not away from it. Always express yourself. Don't run away from it. And hold it tight, because that is who you are. And then this page, which is, I guess, just the back page. Yeah, you might remember this figure, the little pages. And this is why I ran out of pages to work with. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Man, I gotta zoom out so you can see it all. Yeah. Yeah, little figures here and there. The writings. Oh, last time I got so annoyed because I could see my shoes. I don't want you to see my shoes. Yeah, yeah. This is, notes I've taken. To remember, just a collage to remember this time, this era in life. Polka dots back from literally, I think like page 12 or something. Some writing. Let's see if I can even. Yeah, I can't even read what that says, but I'm pretty sure it's important at the time. And I'm pretty sure I saved this somewhere. I wrote it. I wrote the notes somewhere. And then this is the opening page. How cute. We have my artist name. This is actually my logo. If you didn't know, my logo, my artist signature. If you see this, I've been there. That's me, that's me, that's me. And then I also wanted a figure in here. Again, the loop. I just feel like the loop, in, out, in, out. And then, of course, love the blue. Didn't do the blue. She was already here. At the time, yeah. Some things are important at the time. Later on, you're like, oh, cool. Cool. The blue, everyone knows. I mean, well, not everybody, but I love blue within my art piece, within my art. And then when you open this, I wrote this a while ago, and I wrote this with my left hand. Yeah, I'm ambidextrous. It says, this is taking a long time, but I accept the time it takes to create, which is fitting for the sketchbook because I started it in 2021 and I'm finishing it in 2026. So yeah, this is the front of it. Look how thick it's gotten. Like, I can't even close it. Like, and it's all literally starting from this page. Because I'm using more mediums than I had used before. Before it was just pastel, so it's flat. But here, I'm gluing things in. I'm just living. But yeah. We have our last piece, relaxing, in a field, enjoying the sun, enjoying leisure, enjoying oneself, I think it's fitting for the last page as like a relaxation. I did it. I did it. Now I can sit back and relax and reflect back on what I've done and just be proud. I did it. Yes, I was consistent twice a week for since June, except for that one month where I was injured, but it doesn't count. So yeah. Yes, thank you. Thank you, editor. We did it. And I'm very grateful for all of you who've come in and chatted. Well, I'm grateful for some. Just kidding. Let me not be petty. I'm grateful for those who have come in, taken time to just chill, watch the live, speak with me, and you know, be on this journey with me as I finished the sketchbook and got back into creating and making figures, making art pieces. And I feel like throughout the series I've grown a lot in confidence, and I kind of I feel like I need to go back and see at the first videos and see how I was talking, or even if I was talking at all, you know. Because now I'm like, whoa, I'm confident in this. I'm confident in creating the figures. I'm confident in creating a world. I'm confident in um, making art again, expressing myself again. Like I said, I was for a long time I was running away from expression. Now I'm running towards it. Not only am I running towards it, I'm holding it, and I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go. She's gonna stay with me for a hot sec until it's my time to go, I guess. Express yourself, yes. I used to, oh my gosh, this takes me back to high school. Uh, I was obsessed with the artist Labyrinth. He has a song called Express Yourself. And I'm pretty sure for at least a month or two, that was the only song I listened to because I was like, yes. You're speaking to my soul. You're speaking to my soul. So yeah, I'm very, very grateful to have done this, to have pushed myself to do this, to be here, and to follow through. Because I feel like I'm a better artist because of it. And as I move forward and I prepare to like create even larger pieces, I'm like, whoa, I did this. It's like that's just going on a large scale, you know? I can barely like I think the tell is like I can't even draw figures that fit into the confines of the sketchbook. So I feel like that's my graduation for uh a bigger canvas. You know, I've graduated. It's time for me to go to paintings now. And you know, and also I have so much material here, so many things I can draw from, figures, colors, scenes, and I've documented it all, so it will be no problem to come back and see like how I created the process of creating each art piece. Yeah, I think that's the beauty of like posting and like sharing art, because I can always come back and be like, oh, that's how I did that. That's how I did that. Like a visual diary. Visual diary. But yeah. This is my little speech. Let me do our outro music. And then I'm gonna let you sit with it for a minute as I clean up, and we'll finish our last page. We'll be done with the last page. However, I'll be back on Tuesday though to do the full run through of the sketchbook from page 1 to, I'm guessing it's like 120 pages if this was 60, and I think I was halfway when I paused. So yeah, imagine 120 paintings in here. I feel like I wouldn't even have to think of something new. But again, you can never recreate something exactly how it was. It will always be different. And that's the beauty of life and creativity. Okay. Alright, Chingus, aber gehen Sie Wand. Some. Some are strangers. Bye. This is it. We're all done. Ooh, pardon. We're all done. I'll see you on Tuesday for the sketchbook tour. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I used to watch a lot of sketchbook tours, and now I'm making my own. Whoa, cool. But yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday for a sketchbook tour, which will end the series Let's Sketch. And yeah, I can't believe that I made it here. However, it's just still so like, whoa. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. But yeah, a little bit of shadow dancing. Bye. I'll be back here on Tuesday. You'll see me back here on Tuesday. Bye. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the congratulations. How do I like that? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah. Bye. Oh, sorry. Close up. Forgot to do that. Let me